Audio, everyone! Velocity here, back in action for near end of summer attraction. That's right. We need to get this guy over here to start working here because honestly, bud, we got some crops to crop in. You know what I'm saying? Just this whole situation. I think we're harvesting all of this. Perhaps even during the moon. Huh. Interesting. Regardless, there we go. You're all good. Thank you, Jack. Do your job. Now we must get the hay for the horses. We must go ahead and give them hay. Because horses like hay. They really do. I don't know why, but I say hey. Nay! Nay! You are happy today. Go outside. No, not yet. We actually need to brush them. Because I forgot. Look at a little brushy brush. You're so happy. I'm glad. Nay! Okay, Gold Chip. Go ahead and go out there, okay? Super Creek, you go out there too. Well, Snow Goo Goo babies for you tonight. There you go. Alright. Now we go to the Moo Cow. Moo Cow's just like petting. No! I said moose. Can't have you go out just yet. Let me just go ahead. There we go. Shasham. Shasham. There we go. Now we're gonna go and get the milker. Milk. There we go. Now I can finally go over here, get the hay, and say, hey yo! I need to get you all nice and proper. I could go ahead and just have that. Seriously though, why is the calf not like a cow yet? For real. Oh my god, that scared the shite out of me. I did not need that on my hands. Heartless. Please, I am just gonna go over here because that's too scary. That's some money making for me, and I don't need that. I don't need it. I don't need it to go away. Peep peep. Yes, little chicken. You go outside. Can we actually pet the chickens? I want to know. They don't seem to really do anything. I don't think they have a thing with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I think we could just have them just like leave. Yeah, you can go outside. You can all go outside. I put the little chickie there. Yes, yes. Barak, Barak. Okay. It is a bit of a busy work, but it's what we gotta do, you know? No! I didn't know we could do that with the hay. You could actually miss the business. That's kind of wild. I didn't know that. As I was trying to say, it is actually my HRT anniversary today, the day that I'm recording this. Not to say that, like, you know, like, I don't have, like, anything going out for HRT anniversary, but it's not to the degree that I would say really matters, you know? It's just kind of like, oh, that's there. As a thing. Suffice to say, though, I'm very happy with, coming along, and I'm just in high spirits today, mainly because just, like, I really feel good about, like, all these little things that I got into and, like, have accomplished. Also, finally, we got the Woolinator! Oh, let's go! Can we clippers? Oh my gosh, we totally just did! Oh my god! Oh my god! That took forever. So, that means the little sheeple here will definitely grow up soon. Yes, that was time and a half. So we definitely need to go ahead and get more sheep and everything, but yeah. I did a whole entire, like, excavation of just, like, e-reader games and cards and everything, and the internet is great. I love it. It just really helps when it comes to finding more games and being able to understand what's out there to the degree that, like, you don't even know what you had, you know? And it makes me just really, really happy in that sense of just like, oh wow, it's so cool that I have all these little things here that I could play now that I just totally would have missed out or I would never have thought of. And it's just the coolest thing to me. I should probably go ahead and get the wool in there. And I'm gonna just put the eggs back. Yes, yes. So... egg. That should be the whole thing. There we go. What, you harvest? Are you sure? Thanks. Yes, I am sure. And I will call the Farmers Union so they know how I feel about shipping and handling. Oh my gosh, it's like I am shocked. Oh, are we never gonna have like small wool? Huh. That might actually be possible that we just never get small wool. 200 G, yes. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Yes, I will call the Farmers Union. I might have to, like, actually, like... Well, I'll probably miss a day or something, and I could, like, shave the sheep then. Whatever. I'll figure it out. Either way, just selling all these things and whatnot has been quite a thing, but, like... Oh, gosh. There are so many things today that I just, like, kind of, like, went through and, like, oh, this is how this works. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. And, like, retro achievements on top of everything has really opened my eyes to a lot of stuff that I missed. And stuff that I didn't even know existed. And, like, it's not even just, like, a matter of, like, oh, these games that I'm sitting on here are, like, something that, like, I could go ahead and play. It's also, like, hey, there's games, like, all the way, like, homebrewed, like, Ichio and whatnot, like... And it's the coolest, like, thing ever. And just, like, there's so many things. It just makes me so excited because it's just, like... It feels like going into a library, there's a bunch of books that you like. That's kind of how it feels like. It feels like going to a bookstore. And, like, you're having a good time just kind of looking at all the books and everything. And this is on top of the fact that, like, I got to eat some good food today, and I got to do all these little things and everything. Just... It was wonderful. It was honestly a pretty good day. Not the best day in the world by all means, but like compared to my actual birthday. I'm glad one birthday's working out for me. I might just move it over here. I'm gonna be real. Shoot. It might be a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna float that around my mom, see if she'll do it that way. Because honestly, it didn't feel like I was living till. Not to say that, like, it's, like, a death sentence. That, like, I wasn't on HRT, but if I wasn't going to be on HRT soon, it might have been. It's just one of those things where just, you don't realize just how good it is to, like, have that effectively. And be able to just, like, enjoy your life. I'm gonna give one ship. Let's go. There's so many things I got like just keep depositing and just doing this. It literally is just like, oh, how can I keep shipping things? Oh, I have so many things to sell now. Like, I never have wanted for a button to like let me select a bunch of things at once in my entire life till now. And I thought Earthbound was bad, because Earthbound, like, legitimately just has terrible, like, inventory slots. You get what's on hand for y'all, like just the party, and that is it. And there are some things that are permanent, and they take up the slot regardless of how you feel about it. So you're ending up with like effectively 20 slots throughout the whole entire RPG, which is insane when you think about all the JRPG-ness and whatnot and all that such. Like, it's not a particularly hard game. There's so many times where I pick something up and it's like, you don't have enough inventory space for it. Did you want to, like, fix that and everything? And I was just like, ugh. No, not really. I want to just play the damn game. Why do I have to do this? I do not understand how people like Earthbound the way they do. And I don't mean that in the sense of, like, I think Earthbound is a bad game. No, I mean it in the sense of just like, how do you not get so fed up with the inventory system to the point that you're just so mad at just like how the game is working? Like, there's so many things about that game that get me so mad. And like, I don't want to be mad at the game, it just happens. It made me do it, and it's so annoying in that regard. So I'm just trying to enjoy the game, I really am. I tried to enjoy Earthbound. I did like Earthbound Zero a little bit more, I'm gonna be real. Simply because I never saw anything about Earthbound Zero. But Mother 3 is definitely the best of the bunch. Like, 100% is the best of the bunch. I streamed, I believe, all 3 of them a long time ago. Like, one of the first games that I played. Earthbound Zero, Earthbound, and I guess technically it would be Earthbound 2, but it's Mother 3, let's be real. Just really neat, really interesting, really fun stuff attached to it. And there's a lot of neat things about Mother 3 that I just really like. And I feel like talking about it right now, when you all haven't played it, feels a bit harsh because like there's no really legal way to play the game. And that makes me sad because that game definitely deserves to like have some sort of legal status over here. And like there's like a little bit of copyright law struck towards it that just doesn't quite work. And it's like, whatever. Yes, it's from your farm. I'm starting to notice there's more foliage here, and I'm wondering if that's because of something. Is this from your farm? Thank you, I love it. Oh, Lost, busy day? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, a present for me? Thank you, Lost. Oh, that's nice and warm. So I don't have anything else. There's nobody here to go about it. I'm a little bit sad this game doesn't let me go inside their houses or even like entertain the idea. This feels kind of isolating in that sense. Either way, I'm trying to get some fish for Mr. Bag of Bones here. Mau, let's go. There you go. Yep, I'm giving it to you. Oh, last nice day. Seriously, what is with all these? Is that like supposed to be there? I'm gonna see if I could do something with it. I just want to see. Okay. No. I cannot, but that's fine. I was gonna go fish anyway. It's not a big deal. But it's something I was curious about. Mountains! It's a lot like the fountains. Still got nothing, huh? Alright. Apparently there's a power berry in the mountain. There's a power berry during winter. And there's a power berry with fishing. So I have all the power berries I could get through digging. I was really worried about it. I had to look it up. I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but I'm mentioning it now so y'all know. It's kind of a wild situation. Okay. Unfortunately, because I am not able to go into the ocean, this is my biggest moneymaker spot right here when it comes to fishing. And because I finished all the animals and whatnot, and I don't really need to do anything else until later on today, I could go ahead and just, like, fish to my heart's content. And, like, more and more by the day, I keep wondering to myself, like, would I actually really like fishing? And more I realize I wouldn't have anybody to, like, go fishing with. Right? I might be able to get Skippy to come along. Y'all know who Skippy was way back when. We're still friends and everything. Nothing's been bad. He's just been working and such because he actually has a job and everything. We started doing stuff back in the college days where he had a little bit more free time and doing all those things, and we still talk and all that such. Not to the degree that we were during college, but who like really pays attention to when the schooling is in the high school and all that such. And I gotta be real, a lot of it just comes down to the fact that I kind of felt like college was just high school all over again, And university was like actually like the college experience that I thought it was going to be. And I say this because I went to a community college, and the community college definitely felt like high school. Like just a new one entirely, and I met a bunch of people there and whatnot. For the most part, good experiences. But university, I went over to Hawaii, and over there, it was very neat and interesting. Everything was different, and it was exciting, and it was like... I definitely feel like Hawaii could be my new home in a lot of regards. And if I had someone to move with, or if I was able to, like, know that I had something there, like a job, or like, someone waiting for me there, or like knowing that, like, hey, if you go to Hawaii and you'll meet the love of your life, I would go. I would 100% go, because I loved Hawaii, and the only thing that's like really keeping me back from the whole situation is just a matter of I don't really have a reason to leave my area. Like, I'm pretty set on what I could do and what things are and everything, and like, I don't see a reason to leave. I am content. And in a way, that could definitely feel like a bit of a rut situation where, like, it might be bad for me to think this way and whatnot, but, like, for what it is and what I want right now, this is all I could really hope for until things start moving along to some other degree. Not a bad thing, per se, but it is something that I acknowledge as something that is kind of, I say holding me back, but it is kind of, like, there as, like, I wonder exactly what my call to action will be, if I ever get one. It's not everything's like a movie, it's not how the way things play out in the real world and all that such. So I'm not, like, expecting to become a main character or something, you know? I do just have this genuine idea of, like, I do need to figure out whether or not I want to, like, keep doing what I'm doing over the next few years or not. And for what it is right now, with the way the day was, with the way that I had fun, like, exploring a bunch of games and whatnot, and, like, doing that stuff, I had a pretty great time. I'm gonna be real, I had a really great time. And I know it seems like such a minuscule thing to just, like, oh, like, I did e-reader stuff, and I was able to, like, figure out how those work, and I was able to, like, get retro achievements to work with it, and then I went to go grocery shopping, and I did grocery shopping, and then I got some food, and just, like, it's such, like, a bodily thing. But, fam, I'm telling you right now, like, I am full of gutter trash situations where I'll just be like, I would love this. Like, the only Valentine's date that I had, effectively, was one where, I asked my ex, was current girlfriend at the time, to basically give me, make sure that we, like, went somewhere nice and we were able to get, ourselves, how to say, bag. Make sure to give ourselves, like, some good food effectively and then go watch a movie. And then we would, stop before the 7-Eleven to get whatever the heck we needed for snacks for the movie. And we saw, like, I think it was called, like, Love Maybe or something like that. It was based off a song, or the song was based off the movie, some such like that. It was really neat. It was, like, genuinely, like, a chick flick through and through, but I love the bejeebus at it. I had a really good time. And she was so nice and kind to me, and just, like, got a little bit frisky when we came back, which was nice, but, like, I'll be real, this wasn't something that I was expecting to get, like, any kind of, like, frisky on that situation. What I was expecting, genuinely, was just a simple little, oh, you know, you get this, you get to have a fun time hanging out with your girlfriend and just going to a movie and, like, taking care of each other and such, and enjoying the times. It's such a very simple thing that I wanted, and just, I was able to have that, and it made me really happy in that regard. And just, like, it was one of the few things that I look back on that night very fondly, and it's the most, like, normalest thing in the world. Like, I'm sure most people have gone on dates like that when they were, like, 16 or some such, and I went when I was, like, 32. sometimes it just rolls down that way, you know? I'm not saying my experience was better or not, I don't think it was, but I at least got to have it, which is not something that everyone can say. So it was nice. But yeah, I'm just kind of corny, I guess. I gotta get this. This is the thing that I was dreading on the way back. We kind of just have to, like, do as much as we can until 10 PM hits and then go back. Thankfully, because we don't really have to, like, we're not really expecting another harvest for the next the next day or so. Like, we don't really have to pay attention to much else, but I do need to make sure to get this so I know the animals have enough to eat and everything. Because if they don't, it's a problem, and then they get mad at me, and I'm just like, what do you want me to do? And they're just like, I'm just like, please, please don't be mad at me. This is the game, though. This is the entire game. Is just doing this. Felt like I'm mowing a lawn at some point. Really wish we were able to upgrade this stuff as girl, because we do use the sickle. Or maybe the sickle doesn't upgrade. That's possible, it might not be, but I know it upgrades in Stardew. I haven't played that game in a while. I need to find like a place to like hold my hat and just kind of like play it while everybody's doing something else. That shit's the bomb diggity. Please. There we go. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get Discord like I had before. Really interesting in that regard. Really haven't had one in a while where just like I was able to do stuff and people were able to hold a conversation without me there. It was neat. It was fun. But they didn't like me, so it is just what it is. What I did, I still don't really know, I'm gonna be honest. What I was told was that I was very opinionated and I gave people gifts. That doesn't really sound like something too out there, but I don't know, maybe the way that I give things made people unsettled and whatnot. Which I would have appreciated a little bit more of being direct of like, hey, don't do this specifically, but hey, some people just can't go with conflict, I guess. This is the problem with not having people that are direct in your lives. It is what it is. But I suppose that might also be a sign of, like, the autism on my end. I don't know. I've never been good at picking up negative cues. Not to say that I don't get them. I just try to assume the best with people. And that's kind of my whole entire shtick and thing with it. It's just kind of like, I'm not expecting anybody to outright hate me unless they tell me directly. I'd rather keep it as just like, oh, yeah, they'll be fine. They're just going through something, or like we haven't gotten to know each other, something like that. I'm not saying that's always the case, not saying I've never met someone that doesn't, that like hates me and stuff, but you know. I try to be benefit of the doubt person. Although I am also very much a person that's just like, I do not forgive you for things, and I do not forget things. I could do one or the other, but I can't do both. Kind of how it goes down. Jeez. But yeah. A lot of the HRT stuff and whatnot was my birthday, because I've been recording it during that time. It's kind of made me think about like how much I like the solo stuff that I do in my life. Kind of made me think about like how I don't really do anything else per se either. Not the worst thing, but definitely a situation where like, as I mentioned before, there's kind of no like hat, you know? No place to hang the hat. Yes, Brock Chicken. We're gonna go ahead and just like get all these. That was 1, 2. Is there only 3? 4? I guess. This one, there was another one. there is, and I just don't realize. One over here? No, but I bet there will be. Yes, whatever. Wow. I am so glad I actually got to sell wool for the first time. Holy sheeple, that took so long to do. I think you can still shampoo a movement after you did the shaving. I think it takes like 3 days to like do all that stuff. Don't quite know. Okay, we fed them, they just need to go outside. I think we told our boy to do stuff, did we? Or did we just leave? We might have just left. We need him to go do stuff. Get the egg. Yes. Yeah, very glad I went back to this. I think these are harvests? I'm not 100. They could be harvests. We're gonna have you do auto on these, because I don't think it has anything. Have you auto on these bitches. Wanna see what he does. Oh, soy. It's all good, baby. Okay, this is the Wednesday. Doo-doo. Village time, village crimes. Yes. Hey, Lost, working hard? Yes, give me things. Work so hard for stuff. Yes, it's from my farm. Nice day. Yeah, I guess so. I guess it is a nice day. Nobody there. Well, you're here. Let's go. There you go. Nice and warm outside. Sure. Oh, we need to put that away. It's fine. Go do that. Now we're gonna go back to fishing. Ooh, you. Fish, 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 fish. Fishy, fish, fish. So now we have a new routine, everybody, where we just go do the fishing stuff. It is what it is. Tool. I don't know what I would do with the horse, because, like, apparently I can ride the horse, but what will I do with it? Like, what now type situation, you know? I'm just kind of like, sure, I did it, yippee. As an extra note, everybody, throughout my hiatus of going through things and whatnot, I did the two things. I watched The Great North and Bob's Burgers while playing a Pictocross game of this caliber. Yes, Story of Season / Harvest Moon, but you know, like the Harvest Moon that you know of, not the Harvest Moon that Natsume has bastardized. Tis a sad thing to see. But hey, it's how it crumbles. I'd actually tell somebody too that, like, the Harvest Moon by Natsume is not the right Harvest Moon. Story of Seasons is the right Harvest Moon. And I think they kind of got mad at me for that. I just kind of was like, I am generally just trying to help. I understand if that was not the case, but I was. It's kind of sucked. There we go. Still, being able to play Harvest Moon, the little Pictocross game, was really fun. very satisfying in terms of how I like to zone out and like play games and just kind of like lose myself in the situation and whatnot. A lot of puzzle games are able to do that for me. I even noticed too, like, I actually really like doing that with Dr. Mario, because Dr. Mario has it to where you just choose a level and they'll be like, yeah, you just played through this and it's fine, it's whatever. And I'm like, yeah, this is pretty fun. I'm having a good time. That's kind of it. Like, I don't think there's a Dr. Mario game out there that I don't kind of like fuck with to some degree. But I will say that there's plenty of Dr. Mario games out there that are bad. Like genuinely speaking, like, I don't think they're good to, like, the degree that, like, they probably should. A lot of it just has to do with the fact that, like, you can't really, like, change up the formula, which really makes me, like, kind of laugh at the whole entire notion that they, get mad at F-Zero for doing the same stick. And it's kind of like, F-Zero definitely deserved to have more games than Dr. Mario did. I think they're kind of equal right now, but, like, my point is that, like, why don't we have a new F-Zero game? Why don't we have, like, a new Dr. Mario game as is? Or at the very least, a legacy Dr. Mario game of the mobile game. Because the mobile game was actually pretty neat. It took Mario to a very different direction than the usual bit, and they had a lot of really weirdo type characters that you would see as a doctor. I thought it was really cool. I don't think it was like the bee's knees in terms of situations and whatnot, but like a lot of these games that like had the ability to like be something without the gacha systems and whatnot, and they just die and they decide not to try to make it a legacy gacha game, really peeved me off, because like Mega Man had the decency to do it. Like Mega Man X did, and I want to like eventually get it because I admire what they did with the situation, but at the same time I'm like, I don't really like Mega Man X. Well, I'll be really here. I don't like Mega Man X. I do not fuck with that game whatsoever. And I know that's like not a sentiment for a lot of people, as I will say this and I'll say this again. I'm not like other people. I do not get along the same degree that no! The same way most other people do. I like things that I like, and it's to the degree that just like I acknowledge that I am difficult. Like I try not to be, trust me, especially throughout the years. It has been a fight beyond fights. And I think a lot of people, when they would like look at me or talk to me, they kind of wonder like, I don't think you're trying, and I'll be like, I am though. I am trying, like you gotta believe me. Please. But I don't think they do. I don't think they believe me. We're definitely gonna have to figure out how to like save up for the winter time. Because we could fish, but we can't really do much else when it comes to that situation. Let's go ahead and go over here and make sure that his thing is done. It looked like he watered some places. Don't look like anything else kind of went down. What do you do over here? Oh, there's one I gotta get rid of. I gotta get rid of those. Alright, got some farm working to do because we do have to prepare for fall season. Okay. Go ahead and just do this. Boop. Boop. There we go. No, there is fertilizer. I was like, is there fertilizer in this game? I'm like, no, there is. Like, you're able to get fertilizer through the fish. And through your own little, like, buying fertilizer thing. Okay. There we go. All good. Oh, did he get this spot? He did. He get that, like, a little spot right there. So it even has its own little thing. That's pretty cute. Okay. Come on. There we go. There's so much cycling I have to be doing. Could we just have this here as a neat little thing? No, it will spread, and I don't need that. The job of the farmer is to make the harvest easier. Or, say it's the moon. No! Calm down. We're gonna kind of do things the opposite way here, because we're gonna need to put them away. Around 6. Now, let's see, look at this. Yeah, 6 p.m. Boom. Go ahead and do this. Please. Yes. Go inside. Go inside. Need to make sure this old chickadee is, like, living. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Should also make... Well, no, because, like, I would notice if the thing was empty or not. Whole point of the chickadees. Inside. And you too. You also go inside. I wonder if I could do anything with the horses. I think right now they're just kind of like normal ass horses that can't like really breed or anything. So I'll like look at that later. Let's go and do this because we're kind of half full. Honestly, don't even know what the best course of action is to get rid of this stuff. Like, it would really help if I could just get multiple of these instead of just doing this over and over again. It's a sad fate that I live where I have to keep mowing them down, baby. Ugh. Need anything for the chicken side? Where's the sheeple side? That's sheeple. They do, but not really. We could just get the chicken stuff really quick. And then I guess what we would do next, we do need to get more on the chicken end. It is what it is. Here we go. Please give it to me, give it to me. Give me all the hey 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 hey. Wait hey 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 wait hey hey hey. There we go. So now that we did that, go ahead and move over here to make sure there's not a chickadee. Doesn't look like it. Like we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the other one. Okay. It is 8 p.m. I know where my doggo is. Do I have enough time to fish? Sorta? I sorta have enough time to fish. I'm just gonna do it here. I don't think this is the best place to do it, but hey, you know, whatever. Gosh. Am I able to get, like, other fish here at all? No, because it's not ocean. I need ocean stuff. Ocean's 11 even. But it is 9 p.m. Why is he here? Why are you doing things? Get out of here. No! Stupid bitch. No, 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 don't just get away. Gotta catch one more fish before things go down. Please. Cool. Alright. No, that's not what I want. There you go. Bag. Cool. And then go to farm. Go over here really quick. There you go. Boom, bada bang. Is done. And go here. And it's finally sleep for the day. Well then, everybody, thank you for watching, and next time we'll continue on with fall. Woo! Thank you for watching. Sayonara. Bye-bye.